Dear Kingdom Woman, have you ever felt unsure of your purpose, wondering why God has placed you where you are? If so, let us look at the life of Esther, a woman just like you, chosen by God for something far greater than she could have imagined. You see, Esther was an ordinary young woman who found herself in an extraordinary position. As a Jewish girl in Persia, she probably never dreamed she would ever become queen. But God had a divine purpose for her life, just like He does for yours. When her people faced the threat of annihilation, Esther was given the choice to stay silent and protect herself, or to rise up and risk everything for those who needed her. At first, she hesitated, just like we sometimes do when God calls us to step into faith. But her cousin Mordecai reminded her of something powerful. He said to her, "Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this?" Dear Kingdom Woman, I want to ask you the same question. Who knows if you were placed where you are with the gift and the influence you have for this very moment? Esther didn't let fear or doubt hold her back. She sought God in prayer and fasting, trusted His guidance, and boldly approached the king. And in the end, her obedience and courage saved an entire nation. Her story shows us that God can use our willingness to act in faith, even in the face of uncertainty, to accomplish incredible things. I want to remind you today that you too are chosen. God has placed you right where you are for a reason. And just as Esther was called for a special purpose, you have been called to influence and make an impact in the life of others around you. Don't let fear or feelings of inadequacy stop you from stepping into what God has for you. And as you reflect on Esther's journey, remember that God's favor is upon you and He is working behind the scenes for your good. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to trust Him and know that He is working behind the scene for your good, and take that step of faith. So let's declare together this morning. I declare that I am chosen by God for such a time as this, just like Esther. I affirm that God has given me divine favor, and I will walk boldly in His purpose for my life. I declare that I will not shrink back in fear, but to rise with courage and strength to fulfill my destiny. Like Esther, I believe that God is working behind the scenes to position me for greatness and impact. I affirm that I am a vessel of God's grace, and I will use my influence to bring about His divine will. I declare that no weapon formed against me will prosper, and every plan of the enemy will be exposed and defeated. And I affirm that I have the wisdom and the discernment of God to make decisions that align with His plan for my life. Like Esther, I will seek God's guidance through prayer and fasting, knowing that it will give me clarity and direction. I declare that I am surrounded by divine helpers who will support and guide me in my God-given mission. And I affirm that I will step out in faith even when it seems risky, trusting that God is my protector and defender. And I declare that I will remain humble and obedient to God's leading, just as Esther did before the king. Like Esther, I am a leader called to stand in gap for others and bring deliverance through God's power. Dear Kingdom Woman, if you enjoyed and you were blessed by these affirmations, then I'm sure that you are going to be blessed by the over 300 plus more affirmations that we have now compiled together into our latest ebook. The link to get it will be dropped in the description box for you, so that you can have the book and declare these affirmations over yourself every single day. And as you do this, you are going to see the transformation that you are going to begin to experience in your life. If you were blessed by this video, ensure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can enjoy more videos from us. And I'll see you in our next video. God has blessed you.